Joining me now from an undisclosed location is Wisconsin State Senator Lena Taylor and Kathleen Vinehouse and other Democratic state senators standing in solidarity with the workers of Wisconsin. Lena Taylor, I want your response to what you heard the governor say today.
You know, Ed, you said it best. It was really a lie, because when the governor was campaigning and he won the election, he immediately said that he wanted to be able to negotiate the contracts, and came and said, allow him the opportunity to negotiate the contracts. He has never brought them to the table. And the fact that the unions and the workers of Wisconsin have said that they're willing to give up benefits, give up health care and pension costs that they presently have, and to pay more, I think it's utterly ridiculous that he's suggesting that this is a last-minute offer that they've offered him. They've said that from the beginning, really, and more importantly, they're saying it now. He should bring them to the table, and I think it's a disgrace that he's not willing to listen to what is soon will be 250,000 people that have come to the Capitol to say that they disagree.
Senator Vinehouse, what will it take to bring the Wisconsin 14 back? The Assembly has adjourned until Tuesday, and where the Senate stands right now, I'm not quite sure. But what will it take to bring the Wisconsin 14 back?
What it's going to take is for people to get a chance to understand what's in that bill and what it's going to do. You know, you said that this is destroying labor and collective bargaining, but it's one step further. It's destroying the middle class. And there are pieces of that bill that haven't been talked about much that make it even worse. There are sweeping changes to Badger care, health care for 1 in 5 people in this state. There's the chipping away of the civil service system that was put in place by Bob LaFollette back in 1905. Rachel talked about how what we led here in Wisconsin, but this is chipping away at our very middle class, at what our people have as a life in Wisconsin, a life we treasure, a life we value, a life that is based on a tremendous progressive tradition.
Kathleen, you are speaking with tremendous resolve. What has it been like for the 14 of you to be together and watching the coverage and seeing these brave patriots out here at the Capitol, these Americans fighting for what is right and just? What has been the conversation amongst the 14 of you?
I just don't have words to describe it. It is my hat is off to every one of you. It is absolutely amazing what you have done, and I cannot thank you I cannot thank you enough. You guys are the heroes. You are making the story. You are making it happen.
That's
Lena
correct.
Taylor,
I
if you
add
had
to that, Ed.
Go right ahead.
I want to add to that and say it is inspiring to us to see the Wisconsin workers, the Wisconsin residents, and people around this nation who are coming and standing and saying, no, we will not let you take our rights. You can make us pay more in health care. You can make us pay more in pension. That's fine. But you will not take our rights. You will not take Wisconsin legacy, where we led the nation in making sure that we had humane working conditions for our workers in America. This is exciting. So our conversation has really been about how can we make sure that the voice of Wisconsinites is heard by our governor and by the Republican legislators.
Lena Taylor, Kathleen Vinehouse, thank you for your time tonight, and you are brave Americans standing up to power here in Wisconsin.
Power to the people. Power to the people, Ed.
Power to the people. Thank you so much. Let's go now to John Nichols, Washington correspondent of The Nation. John, how does this get resolved? This has been a big day, a lot of events. The House is adjourned. The governor responded to an offer on the table by the unions. Clearly, this isn't about the money now. Where do we go from here?
Well, we go right to where we've been this whole time, Ed, the streets. This is the fact of the matter. Governor Walker is clearly cornered at this point. I can tell you, as somebody who's covered him for a long time, this man doesn't want to be where he's at. He would love to have a way out. That's one of the reasons why the Tea Party is coming to town tomorrow. They're going to rally here. They're going to do that. They're going to do that for a reason, and that is because they're trying to shore the governor up. They're trying to scare him from backing down. The fact of the matter is these people are winning. On Thursday, these people are winning. On Thursday, they connected with the state Senate in such a powerful way that 14 senators made the ultimate sacrifice for a Wisconsinite. They went for a weekend in Illinois. And today they connected with the Assembly sufficiently that the Assembly adjourned action. These are victories each day, and there's simply no question. The power here right now is in the street, not in the Capitol. If these people stay out here, if they keep bringing these kinds of numbers to the street, I think that you're going to get to a point where the governor has to back down.
Has this national coverage that has now cast itself upon this rally, this protest, has this changed the dichotomy of it, knowing as far as the resolve is concerned, that it's almost as if now they can't back down?
Well, that is the great challenge. Look, Walker is cornered. He's in a very, very tough position. You're seeing the polls. You had a poll up that showed a 51-43 split. There was one poll that showed a 2-1 split.
It did, but he said that he was not going to allow a few thousand protesters make decisions for 3 million Wisconsinites. What about that?
Now, here's the challenge, Ed. You and I both know this. We're in a spin battle here. And the Walker folks are going to try and spin it that the kind of people, the Wisconsinites, you look at these people who will come out on a cold night and stand for 4 or 5 hours in the cold, that these somehow they're the bad players. Now, what we've got to do, seriously, what we need to do now is to get these people, get their voices heard, make sure that the rest of America sees them, and because this is no longer a Wisconsin fight, this is a national fight. And the more that Americans see this fight and see Wisconsinites and signal that they are on the side of the Wisconsinites, the more likely they are to win.
John Nichols of the Nation, you've done great work this week. This guy has been a servant to the people, has he not? He has been absolutely outstanding. Keep it up, buddy. Coming up, the Tea Party is coming to Madison, Wisconsin, and we've got more myth-busting about the phony budget crisis here in Wisconsin. Stay with us. We're right back.